Where are you?
I'm on your side. I'll see you in pieces.
Drem Yolok, greeting. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
I think you already know who I am.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech.
I need to learn the Dragonren shout. Can you teach me?
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Why do you delay? Are you Dovahkiin or not? Do not be afraid. Fasnu, let me feel the power of your Thum. Do not be afraid. Fasnu, let me feel... Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
Still here. Of course.
So, you have made your way here. What would you ask of me?
Can you teach me the Dragonren shout?
You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old...
The Greybeards didn't want me to come at all.
No. Yeah. But I do not know your kind, Jor, mortals, our Hadrime, our minds.
How can I learn it then?
Comprehend. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you.
That's none of your business.
Why do you want to learn? Nid, if you wish me to answer your question,
I like this world. I don't want it to end.
Prusa, as some would say, perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born?
The next world will have to take care of itself.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world?
You said you were going to answer my question.
Drem, patience. I am answering in my way. This is the most sacred mountain. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him.
Using the Dragon Wren shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragon Wren's shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
An Elder Scroll? What's that?
How to explain in your tongue? It is an artifact from outside time. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. But this is only a small part of their power.
Are you saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. I knew better. Tidbo Am, which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited.
How does any of this help
I
me?
knew where he would emerge. Tid Krent. Time was. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Do you know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have. You are likely better informed than I.
Esbern or Arngir might have some idea.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
You're the master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your... Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master.
Yo.
Fus. In your tongue, the word simply... That is the true meaning of Yol. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum
I wish to meditate on a word of power.
What will... Which calls to you, Dovahkiin?
Fine.
Fus? Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity. Ponder the meaning of spirit. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find
I wish to meditate on a word of power.
Will give you more strength. Which calls to you,
Fus.
Dovahkiin? It is called force in your... Think of the way... That is Fus. Let its meaning fill
What does the
you.
Dragon Wren shout actually do?
Sum Ark. I cannot tell you in detail. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of
How could an Elder
mortality.
Scroll cast Alduin through
A
time?
truly Vomendok. The Dove are children of Akatosh. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its
You mean you were there?
consequences. Nus. Yes. There were a few of us that... But they did not trust us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall.
What do I
But
do with the Elder Scroll when I find it?
Felt the sun. Return it here, but you will see them.
Hawken, Gurmlet, Feldir. Who are they?
The first mortals that I taught the Thum. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hyun. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. Dremyolok, greetings. Sum Ark Mora. Speak.
I wish to meditate on a word of power.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin?
Fus.
Fus? It is called... Think. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress on tracking down this shout we need to defeat Alduin.
I'll need an Elder Scroll to get any further.
Ah, indeed. There's a pretty puzzle. Not the kind of thing you will find in your local bookshop. Let me think.
Perhaps the College of Winterhold. What learning there is in Skyrim is gathered there. One of the mages there may be able to put you on the trail of this Elder Scroll.
Any idea where to find the Elder Scroll?
Do you know the College of Winterhold? They have a deep interest in such arcana.
What's so important about me being Dragonborn?
Haven't you been paying it? If we can, or not. There's no guarantee with prophecy.
Any advice for fighting dragons?
You're in luck. I doubt the blessing's effects last for very long. So ask whenever you're heading out and I'll perform the proper rites.